A lot of people talk about how to become more magnetic. A lot of people wanted to be more magnetic and being able to attract all the beautiful things and people into their life. But when it comes down to it, what does it mean to be a magnet? What does it mean to be magnetic? It's allowing yourself to know that you are a magnet in the first place, is it not? Right? To be magnetic is knowing that you have to be anchored into your truth, into yourself, and allowing yourself to know that the magnetism comes from you being a magnet of all of things. So what does it mean? It means that understanding how the law of the universe works and how to understand that you are a magnet and a match for all of the beautiful things that your heart desires. But not only that, sometimes being a magnet means that you can be magnetized into, some other frequencies, some other things that you don't want. So this is really understanding where you are and who you are as a magnet. So becoming more magnetic and becoming more attractive and being able to effortlessly attract or magnetize things, people, events, opportunities into your life that is of your highest and truest alignment, meaning that you as a magnet has to be polished, has to be someone that you know that is in alignment with you, because you can only attract who you truly are. You can only attract the magnet of that you hold and not the magnet that you are not. So what this really means is understanding that for you to attract the things that you know that are meant for you, you need to step into being the person that you know that you are truly here to be. Becoming the magnet that you know that you are here to be, to attract the things that you know you are here to attract. So what are you a match for? Let me ask you a question. Tap into your heart. Who do you know yourself to be? Who do you trust yourself to be? Who do you know beyond belief that you are here to be? And maybe these questions seems a little bit deep. Maybe you don't know all the right answers for them. But this is the beginning, you see. With questions comes answer. With answer comes truth. Maybe more question, more digging, more truth, and repeat. The problem here with our society is that sometimes we forget to ask the deep questions. We stick to the surface level. If Google doesn't have it, then I don't know. Then I don't know the answer. But how can we go deeper? How can we understand ourselves to a level where we know that we are responsible for working on our energy? We are responsible for working on our frequency, because everything already exists. Everything is already within us. Love is available. Money is available. Abundance, life force, health, freedom is available for us. But do we feel worthy? Do we feel like we are a match? Do we feel like, of course, this is what I deserve? Of course, this is who I am. Of course, it is natural to me. So until you're feeling that energy of courseness, of effortlessness, is duhness, then you're not going to feel very matching towards that, right? It's like, how do you know that something is meant for you? You just know. You just trust, right? But how many people can really truly say, I trust my dream, I trust my vision, I trust what I'm being shown? Most of the times when we get an intuitive hit, or we're getting something, we question that. Is this real, or am I making it up? You see? Is it real, or am I making it up? Can you step into that energy that you know for real that is what you're being shown? And that means that it takes some practice, it takes some strengthening. Just like anything, any sport, driving a car or anything like that. You know that there's going to be some beginner phases where you're like wobbling a little bit, you're like confused a little bit, you're overwhelmed a little bit, you don't know if you're doing it right a little bit, but eventually you learn, eventually you know, right? Those of you who know how to drive a car, who know how to ride a bike, at the beginning, you're like, I don't even know what to do. Where does my foot go? Would I look? The mirror? Oh my gosh, right? And now how many of us, we can do it on almost autopilot? We don't have to think about it. This is what happens. Allow yourself to know that for you to become magnetic, to become attractive to the things that you desire, you need to understand that there are certain things that are blocking the magnetism. And what is that? The covers. Think about how a magnet, right, is magnetizing things into its life. The clearer and the cleaner the surface, and the more exposed and and open the surfaces, the more the magnet can easily attract. But what if you put a piece of cloth over? What if you put a cover over? Will you put like a bunch of block over it? Do you think this and this is gonna easily connect? They can find each other? Of course not. It's going to be more difficult or not working at all. So in your life, your job is to really take off those covers, take off those blocks. That's why we call them blockages, right? That's why understanding that what's blocking you and attracting all the beautiful things coming your way and allowing yourself to be so magnetic is to really claiming who you are and taking off the layers and the blocks of who you are not. Are you really that person to say, yeah, this is amazing, when you deep down don't think that it's freaking amazing at all? Are you that kind of person, right? Then we'll have to change that. Are you the kind of person who will say yes to people like, okay, yeah, we'll do whatever you want. Yes, sure, right? Or do you know in your heart that you really don't want to do that? And you say, no, I actually don't really want to do that. Like how can you tell someone and be honest with it, but still hold your power and still hold your truth and not be like, disrespectful? You can be respectful on how to say no, how to say I'm good, but also how to say yes with confidence, right? When you know something's for you, it's like, hey, do you want this? Oh, no, you can have it. Or like, yeah, I want it, right? Yes. Right? Give it to me. Yes, thank you. Right? This is really that energy of really becoming who you are. And this is something that I talk a lot about in my Rise Mastermind, my year-long mastermind. For those of you who feel the call to be a part of the club, make sure you reach out to me on my Instagram at Awaken with Tina. I'll tell you more about how to be in closer mentorship spaces with me. But what I want to share with you here is this beautiful energy where you can tap into to say yes to self, to say yes to you, to be in full magnetic energy when you decide that you are the magnet, when you know that you are the magnet, and when you can clearly identify what is blocking your way from you and the thing, and you and the love, and you and the person. And this is going to not only make you more magnetic, but also make you more wise and knowing. Because when you tap into who you truly are and who you are truly are not, you will tap into the energy of like, wow, there is limitless energy that is available for me. I know when I master myself, I master my life. And when I master my life, amazing blessings can happen. For those of you who feeling the calling, I'm going to be running a 21-day activation, meaning that we're going to be together in a container for 21 days. And we're going to be activating love, especially self-love. So the name is going to be called Self-Love is the New Sexy 21-Day Activation. For those of you who are feeling the calling, I really highly encourage you to see the link in the description, see what people have to say, feel into it, and it is something for you. I would love to have you there. This is why we have so many people in it already, and I know that it's going to be a beautiful journey for your heart and your soul to find out who you truly are. And if you guys haven't seen this video where I talk more about how you can step into your love energy, releasing, letting go, check it out. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.